Oh, hello everybody. How y'all doing? Man, it feels good to be back doing the shit I like to do for you good people out there in the world of YouTube. How y'all doing? It's Big Dog Barking, your relationship wealth coach, where we invest in love and success over here with another analytical apex solution. Yeah, I'm getting into my groove. I'm getting into my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching and I'm learning. I'm moving according to the space I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Of the content I do and the space I'm in and the competition and all that good shit right there. Yeah, I'm understanding the game on YouTube terms. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, another analytical apex solution. In today's analytical apex solution, we're going to debunk dating myths from the mind frame and the philosophy of Kevin Samuels. Yeah, we're going to debunk dating myths with insight from Kevin Samuels, his philosophy, his ideology, his mentality. You know what I'm saying? I was never like I caught hold of Kevin Samuels. I caught hold of Kevin Samuels um off his average at best viral moment. Yeah. That's when I caught hold of Kevin Samuels. I ain't heard his name and I heard his name a lot on Angry Man and Bernard Riley. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing his name between the two. And I know I'm hearing things according to how Angry Man breaking it down, how Bernard Riley breaking it down about Kevin Samuels. And it was a couple of things that I was like, okay. On one minute he cool, on the next minute he did. So it's like, it is what it is. Motherfuckers gonna say what they want to say. I just gotta take it for whatever they saying unless I go over there and find out for myself. So his viral moment, when I saw it on World Star, I said, all right, I'm gonna go check bro out to see what all the commotion about Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? So went over there, subscribed, just like everybody else was doing at the time. I went over there and subscribed just off that one viral moment. I admit it. I ain't perfect. I'll admit it. So I went over there and subscribed just like everybody else was at that time. And I started watching his videos. I would get a notification when he was going live, and I would tune it in. I would say, I want to see what Buddy talking about. And I went over there whenever he started. I can't remember the exact time he would go live, but I would get the notification. I think it was either 9, 10, somewhere between 9 and 11. I can't remember the exact time, but I know I would get the notifications. Excuse me. When he would go live and I tune in and watch the little thing moving around and shit like that, and the music kicking in and the lights, the mood getting set and shit like that, and the music playing out, and I can't remember. I don't know how to sing the song that would play in the beginning, but it was catchy, you know what I'm saying? And then he get to talking, and he talking about the cologne of the day and the candle of the day and all that right there, and he up there in his little suit and tie, and I'm like, all right, bro, I did your swag. I did what you got going on, kid. I got you. I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no suit and tie ass nigga like you, but I understand your swag. You know what I'm saying? I pick up a GQ magazine every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I find out about little shit through GQ. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I do that. So I'm like, all right, bro, you GQ smooth, you all this, whatever, cool. You know what I'm saying? I dig it. The cologne of the day, cologne of the night, yeah, like I like smelling good, so I'm tuning in. I'm listening. What's that cologne and who did that? What spell that is? Who was made by? Like, I bet. Next time I go cologne shopping, I'm follow up in this and get that right there because it was a recommendation to Kevin Samuels. The candles, I ain't give too much fucks about Kevin Samuels and the candles. You know what I'm saying? I'm a potpourri ass nigga. I'm an incense ass nigga. I go holler at the Indian on the incense pack. You know what I'm saying? If I just want to smell in my house, you know what I'm saying? I smoke a lot of dope. So it's best for me to light an incense than to light a candle. And the funny thing about candles is that my wife, it take my kids to tell y'all how much I actually spent on bullshit for my wife in 20 years. She got so much shit, so many smell goods, purses, shoes, uh, perfumes, candles, all type of shit I done about her over the years. Simon, what's good going on, Simon? So it's so much shit I done bought my wife over the whole relationship that she just like, that's her thing. You know what I'm saying? Me, on the other hand, I like my smell good. I take that advice from Kevin, but everything else I don't give a fuck about. I wasn't wearing no suit ties. I wasn't finna just buy candles and all that type of shit. Sam, what's going on, man? I'm make you a mob, bro. I understand where you be coming from sometimes, Sam. What up, Sam? But yeah. So once we go through all that, he get into his topic, everything. And I'm understanding, what the topic talking about. Well, okay, I could rock with that topic. That's something I rock with as a man, you know what I'm saying? Because I came into this space because I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what other men talking about outside of the dudes I talk to in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? No problem, Simon, man. I fool with you. So I'm trying to see what the conversation is like outside of the city of Memphis. By going on YouTube and everything, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't doing too much, I'm in my coaching, you know what I'm saying? I go coach basketball. I gotta go support my daughter. I gotta spend time with my wife. So I'm catching YouTube when I can actually sit down and catch the shit. Because I'm on the move so much, I'm trying to make sure all my family straight. So when I did catch a Kevin, I'm probably laying down. I actually got time to listen to what the hell he finna talk about. So, like I said, get the notification, go to the channel, go through the music and everything, the introduction and all that good shit right there. He get into the topic. And like I said, depending on what the topic is what I'm gonna stay up there and listen, or I'm gonna go somewhere else. Cause like I said, it was between him and Angry Man at the time I really started listening to Kevin Samuel, between him and Angry Man. So if Kevin was on some shit I didn't agree with, I'm gonna go over here to Angry Man channel and listen to what Angry Man talking about. And if Angry Man ain't talking about shit, I'm just gonna go to bed. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was rocking. I was jumping between Kevin Samuel and Angry Man. Angry Man was the first one I got put on to due to my brother that stay in Sacramento. He put me on Angry Man first. And I really was tuned in to Angry Man around 2019, 2020 when he started talking about politics and stocks and shit like that. I was like, all right, a hood nigga that got some sense like I got. I could rock with this shit. So Angry Man gonna always be the first dude that if I say I modeled my whole program, my platform, if I modeled it, I modeled it after him and how he come and how he talk and all that right there. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't agree with everything Angry Man say, but I respect bro enough to model a nice piece of what I do after him. When he was the first, when I heard about Anchor, I went on Anchor when I started doing my shit. That's when he started talking about going to Anchor and he was doing shit on Anchor. I went to Anchor and started doing shit on Anchor. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got into what I'm doing now. It's because of Anger Man. But then going from different channel to different channel to different channel, and I'm watching and I'm dissecting and soaking in what I'm hearing and the topics and all this right there. And like I said, if I don't like what you're talking about, I'm gonna change the channel. Just like I used to do when I was younger with the remote control in my hand, I'm gonna change the motherfucking channel if I don't like what the fuck you're talking about. It is what it is. No disrespect to you personally, but you talking about some shit I don't want to talk about or I don't want to listen to. I'm finna change the channel. So flip flop between Kevin Samuels and Anger Man, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I ain't gonna lie, it was times I would go to Anger Man and he say something so outlandish about Kevin Samuels. I'm like, damn, bruh. That was kind of harsh. You know what I'm saying? I understand where you were coming from with that shit, bro, but damn. And you know, me on the outside looking in, me soaking in shit, me dissecting shit, I'm speculating. I don't know. I don't know what really goes on between Angry Man and Kevin Samuels. I don't know what made Angry Man say some of the shit he said about Kevin Samuels when he was going off on his ass. I would listen. I would like to know. I would like to know why that came out of your mouth about that man, good sir. I would like to know. I'm interested. What is beef called? I want to know. I want to know because it's two different sides of the track. I'm like, where does beef come from? Because I rock with both of them. Where did this shit come from? I want to know. And then I'm going back and forth between them two, and I'm finding other content creators. I find the Peef. I find I found the Peef. I found Fight Club. I found other content creators that I was vibing with, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of people I heard about that I didn't subscribe to because I was like, So I'm hearing don't talk. I hear them don't listen to that. Do they toxic? And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. You know, so I'm picking and choose. I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be entertained if I'm coming to YouTube for entertainment, and I want to be educated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finding other content creators and this, that, and the third, and I'm expanding, I'm learning, I'm doing this and I'm doing that because it's interesting to me because all I hear is debates, I hear conversations, I hear men, I hear women, woo, 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 woo. And beyond popular opinion, I like to talk shit. I'm not the debater. I wasn't on no debate team. I'm a shit talker. I'm a shit talker. My DNA is structured that where my mother was a school teacher and my dad was a equal opportunity employer, if I can be politically correct, in the streets with women. I'm like, I got book sense and street sense. That take what she do and what he do, that takes conversation. I'm not a debater. I'm a shit talker. I like talking shit. So when I'm hearing going on these different channels and I'm hearing the shit talking, the shit talking, the shit talking, the shit talking, I'm tuning in and you say some shit I don't like, I turn it off. Yeah, but I'm always going back to Kevin and Angry Man. Now, before I go any further, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. Like buttons are free. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't shared this, share this. You know what I'm saying? Every like is appreciated. So, as I'm going back and forth, like I said, Kevin and Angry Man, Kevin and Angry Man. So, the reason I started listening to Kevin more at one point in time because I got my wife to listen to Kevin Samuels. Like she respect Angry Man to the fullest, but she be like, shit, Angry Man be pissing off sometimes. Now with Kevin, she listened to Kevin more. I don't know if it was his tone, because he wasn't saying nothing outlandish. He wasn't saying nothing that I never heard before. So maybe it was his tone or how he articulated what he was saying to the women that called into his show, whatever the case may be. All I know is that my wife liked Kevin more than Anger Man, but she listened to both of them and she respect both of them, but she just like Kevin more. So me being the simp ass nigga I am, I started listening to Kevin more. You feel what I'm saying? My wife like Kevin. She like what he's saying. I'm gonna listen to Kevin a little bit more because that's my way of her getting whatever conversation, whatever mentality, whatever philosophy Kevin was speaking, whatever you want to call it. I would let her soak that in because some of the shit Kevin was saying was some of the shit I was saying to her in the early 2000s. We've been together since 2004. Some of the shit that Kevin was saying to her was some of the shit I was telling her in 2004, 2005. And so when I heard Kevin say certain things, I was like, didn't I been saying this shit? Had I been saying this? Woo, 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 woo. She like, yeah, you been saying it. And me being me, because I say this to her every time she talk about Steve Harvey, what he said, or Dr. Phil, or what he said, or D.L. Hewley, or whoever she listened to, whatever man, whatever woman she listened to about relationship advice, or whatever the case may be. I'm like, so why is it that when I have always said this, that, and the third since 2004, since we've been together, since we were dating, why is it that all the shit I've been saying since 2004, and you hear somebody else say, whether it's a man or a woman, when you hear somebody else say that shit, it's like some profound space age pimping. I'm like, lady, are you crazy? How dare you? How dare you give somebody else accolades for some of the same shit I say? You get all your information from the nigga that's laying in bed with you. How dare you give D.L. Hewley any accolades when I said some of the same shit? Before D.L. Hewley was doing this type of content. How dare you? Listen to what Steve Harvey says on relationships when Steve Harvey done been through more relationships than a little bit. How dare you? And she said, you full of shit, you ignorant as fuck. And I'm like, yeah, because they ain't saying nothing new. Kevin Samuels wasn't saying nothing new to me. He might have been saying something new to these millennials or these Gen Z motherfuckers. But a nigga like me, you wasn't telling me shit new, bro. I was entertained by how you were saying that shit. I was entertained by how you were putting that shit together. But overall, I wasn't surprised by none of that shit you were saying. I'm like, bro, I've been saying this shit since my 20s, since I was 20 years old. To be perfectly honest, I've been saying some of the same shit your favorite content creators been saying since I was 20 years old. It's just that I want that much. I used to do it in rap form. I used to do it in rap form in my 20s. You feel what I'm saying? I would go to the studio. I would get inside the booth with me and my rap group, and I would get in there and I would ask my producer, man, what is the topic for this beat right here? And he would throw out a topic. And me being me at that point in time, I was like, all right, I find something. I put something on this track. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna take me long. I scribble down 8 bars, 16 bars, and jump inside the booth. And when I jump inside the booth, everybody be like, damn, bro, where the fuck that come from? And like, man, how you able to do this, that, and the third? I'm like, bro, I just put some shit together, man. It wasn't that hard for a nigga like me. And you know, I had to over exaggerate on certain topics and shit like that, just for entertainment's sake, just to make the shit sound good and shit like that. Excuse me. But when it came down to women, that was my reality. I was perked up when a nigga said we finna do something for the females. I'm like, what we finna do? What we finna do? We talking about women. What we been talking about? How we talking about the women? Because I can talk bad about them. I can talk good about them. How we talking about them? Because that particular topic is in my wheelhouse. That was my reality. Like, bruh, you see me dealing with multiple women, juggling multiple women, cussing multiple women out, not giving a fuck at the age of 20. See, the reason I keep saying the age of 20 is that when I really, really, really felt heartbreak when it came down to dealing with a woman outside of my family. I really got cut, damaged by a woman at 20. I was off my square for a minute at 20. It took my brothers and my people around me, my circle, to get me back on my motherfucking feet and tell me, bruh, you gonna get another bitch. Bruh, you gonna get another bitch. Quit worrying about that bra. Quit crying about that bra. I know you hurt, bro, but you gonna get another bitch. And when I realized what my niggas was saying was true at 20, you right. I'm gonna get another bitch. I'm gonna get another chick. You right, I am. It hurt me, but then them guys was right. I'm gonna get another chick. And all that extra anger that I was mad, all them feeling that I bottled up because we were told to bottle shit up as a dude. I bottled that shit up and I used it as tackling fuel at Bobby Boucher. I used it as tackling fuel. So then I used all that shit built up when I went inside the booth and let that shit out. The first couple of songs I did, folks were looking at me like, where the handcuffs at? Because he crazy. Something wrong with him. It was a built up anger that I had toward women. It was built up anger I had toward women at the age of 20. It had reached its boiling point, and I got hurt, and I got scarred. And I didn't know how that shit felt to get that hurt by somebody outside of my mom. It hurt. It fucked me up. But it also put me on that level to where I'm at now with women. It's like, shout, I don't give a fuck. You like the games y'all play, the shit y'all say. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. And that's why I come the way I come when I do lives and when I do shorts when it's me. When I upload videos when it's just me, not that AI shit. When it's just me. I don't give a fuck about none of the shit these women do in 2024 because they've been doing this shit since I was born. It's just y'all turn to get with it. It's just y'all turn to deal with the bullshit I dealt with at 20. It's your turn. Deal with it. Deal with it or get the fuck up off the motherfucking pot. Deal with it. Y'all have all this information. Y'all be on these motherfucking panels all day, every day, picking up all this knowledge, picking up all this information, and yet don't know how to deal with the information you picked up with. And you don't know how to deal with the motherfucking women that you come across in your everyday existence. But you have all the information on how to do it. Deal with the problem. Or let these females do what the fuck they gonna do. That's where I be coming from. As a 20-year-old. When I got hurt. All the information my great grandmama used to tell me about females and all the information my mama used to tell me about females, it finally merged. It finally came together. It finally fused like Gogeta. It finally fused. It took a heartbreak for this shit to finally fuse, for that spirit bomb to be created. It finally came together. And I used all that shit I've been learning to the age of 20, and I charged up. I went from being a Saiyan to a Super Saiyan at 20 when it came down to women. I charged up. Just like the episode when Frieza blew up what's the boy? I can't think of his name. Goku partner, little bald head dude. I can't think of his name. On tip of my tongue, can't think of his name. When Frieza picked him up, Krillin. When Frieza picked Krillin up and destroyed Krillin and Goku face, and Goku started charging up, he was mad, he was angry, he was upset because this man right here just deleted one of my partners, a friend. He started charging up, and that black hair started turning yellow and flicking in and he's like, what's going on? What's going on? And finally, when that hair turned yellow, Super Saiyan. That's a myth. It can't be. That's a legend. There's no such thing as a Super Saiyan. And Goku proved Frieza wrong. All it took was for one bad incident to make the most fun-lovingest man go Super Saiyan. Mine came at 20. So going back to Kevin Samuels and listening to Kevin Samuels and fighting this battle that y'all fight from the 20-year-old me. Kevin Samuels was saying a lot of shit I was saying at 20 when it came down to women. It was just in rap form. It was just in rap form. So I rock with Kevin. I don't know him personally. I don't know his sexuality. I don't know none of that shit. No do I give a fuck. He entertained me. He clarified some of the shit I've been saying since I was 20 years old that I wasn't the only nigga saying that shit. I respect it, bro. Now, by me also saying that shit, I think what the problem was that a lot of motherfuckers had problem with him was either how fast he blew up or how he was saying the shit. Cause like some of the shit he says, like the whole fit, fun, and feminine female is the best option to get married. I'm like, all right, bro. Okay, I don't believe that shit. A lot of guys I talk to don't believe in that shit. We know better. We know that with that shit right there, that's not true. We know better. The whole what's the hot thing that he said now that he said that motherfuckers talking about now? Oh, domestic discipline. Like what is that? What is that? What is that? If you say a certain word, the woman you with gonna better act right. Is gonna be some disciplinary action later on when y'all get home. Like what's the disciplinary action for some of you motherfuckers now? If you say talking to them don't work, you say avoiding them don't work. So what is your disciplinary action? Domestic discipline. What is your disciplinary action if all the shit you say don't work? What is the one thing you haven't done yet? DV? That's the only option you have left to try to get some type of order in your house. So it's some shit that Kevin has said that I don't agree with. Just off the common sense. Just off common sense. I mean, shit, my wife was pushing my button when we were dating. That's what I was doing, some of the shit I was doing. It wasn't that I needed her to be disciplined. You know, you just run off at the mouth and gonna tell me to shut up. How dare you tell me to shut up? Literally. That's how some of the situations she would put in happen. You just telling me to be quiet. But I agree with a lot of shit Kevin said. And the funny thing about is the agreement. By me agreeing with a lot of shit he said was that a lot of that shit is conservative talking points. A lot of that shit that Kevin or Donovan Sharp or Fresh and Fit or whoever the other motherfucker content creator you fuck with, when they get to talking that red pill rhetoric, that type of shit right there. The funny thing about it is it's a lot of men that follow that rhetoric. It's a lot of men that follow by that rhetoric, that conservative talking points. Because recently we got a new mayor, Paul Young, black man. He just got in the office not too long ago. So I'm gonna give him a chance, see what he's gonna do. And he kept CJ Davis. For all those that know, CJ Davis is the chief of police. She was the one that was in charge with the whole Tyree Nichols situation. You know what I'm saying? So he decided they literally wanted to get rid of her sometime last year. But when he got into office, he said he wanted to keep her. And I'm like, all right, I want to see what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see how that's gonna work out. But as of now, in the city of Memphis, Tennessee, it still look the same. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. But the mayor prior to Paul Young, Mr. Jim Strickland, is a Republican, conservative. The district attorney we had at that time was a white woman, conservative. Now, Memphis, for all those that know, Memphis is one of the worst cities. It's a crime city. We know that. Top three crimes in the city of Memphis as of 2024. Deletions, Grand Theft Auto, smashing and grabbing. Them our top 3 crimes right now. So Jim Strickland is a conservative, and guess what? Memphis is a blue city that had conservative leadership, and the liberals, Democrats, whatever you want to call them, black people that look like me, women that look like the average women walking around the city of Memphis, did not have a problem with the rules Jim Strickland and the district attorney put down as far as the system. As far as the court system, as far as the jail system, all that right there. We understood what they were saying. We ain't gonna catch all of you, but when we do catch you, this is what's gonna happen. And we're going, if you want to go to trial, we're gonna go to trial. We're gonna make sure you serve your time according to these laws. We knew that. We understand that in the city. We understand what the hell going on when Jim Strickland was in charge. When we were going to trial for any little thing. We understood the rules. The rules were plain and simple. We understood them. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Niggas were playing stupid games, they were getting stupid time. So when the district attorney race was going on, her name Amy. I can't pronounce her. Amy Wynard. I hope I'm saying that right. She lost to the new district attorney, Malroy. Malroy is a liberal. And I told my wife, just watching politics and government through the lens of Fox News, I telling my wife, I said, baby, by us getting this new district attorney, and his liberal and his political background, I said Memphis finna get a whole lot worse. Memphis finna get a whole lot worse because he ain't gonna have these folk going to jail. He gonna get them right back out. It's gonna be a revolving door in the city. And this after we bring in CJ Davis that got robbed not once but twice in the city. And you should hear the conversations they have on the news talking about trying to stop the smashing and grabbing, trying to stop the grand theft autos, and trying to stop the drag racing and all that right there. They literally can't do nothing with the traffic. They can't do nothing. Nothing. And they ain't trying to do nothing. That's just me being honest. So the new district trying to come in, I said, baby, this is going to be a revolving door. Motherfucker was saying she was too hard on dudes. She was giving them too much time for the little petty crimes and shit like that. All right, cool. Have it your way, motherfuckers. Did Jim Strickland retire, whatever the case may be, and the new mayor come in, Paul Young? And I'm saying all that to say this. Dudes don't have a problem with conservative talking points. Dudes don't have a problem with conservative leadership. It's cool. We understand. So dudes don't have a problem with it. I think what it is that you gotta have the right person that are talking that shit for dudes to understand, for certain people to understand. And Kevin Samuels was that dude. He had a way to say the shit he had to say in order to get people on his side. He was a seller. This message sold. His message was contagious. His message was contagious. He was able to market it correctly. And it was what it was. So majority of his talking points was traditional talking points. It's like what dudes want to always talk about. The traditional. And the funny thing about it is I was going over my script for today and reading all the stuff I would, combine the research I combined and everything like that. Most of his talking points were conservative. And I agree with most of his talking points. I agree with most of his talking points. I agree with the fact that women that just use their body and don't learn no other skills get what they get. Whether it's you're able to catch the 6-figure, 7-figure man that's gonna put you up and give you a happily ever after, or you charging $4.99 on OL for a monthly subscription. Your body is your body, and dudes do place value on your body. But the thing they be lying about is they just don't value your body. They value everything else you bring too. They just not gonna tell you that they value the other things because they want to keep it traditional. They gotta follow their own script of tradition. You can't allow a woman. You can't allow a woman to think the shit she doing in 2024 has any value outside of her being stuck to the stove, being stuck to the bed, being stuck to the vacuum cleaner. Don't give them that idea that they're better than that. But the truth of the matter is, we live in reality. We see this shit. Like the majority of these motherfuckers that's talking that traditional shit, you ain't got what it takes to take care of that house by your motherfucking self, and you know it. It's nice to hear that you that dude, but you can't take care of these type of woman by her motherfucking self. Yeah, you want the bad chick that look good, nice body, nice shape, whatever you like about her physically. You want her, and that's all you want is the body. You don't want nothing else to come along with the body. You just want her to look pretty and be quiet. When the truth of the matter is, the majority of women are not just a body. Well, you, oh, well, yeah. Yeah, you just want the body, you don't want nothing else. And I'm sitting here like, well, I want something else besides big titties and a nice booty. Like she got to bring something else to the table outside of her body. Now, I'm not saying I need a whole lot outside of your body, but I need more than your body. I need you to bring more to the table than your body, than your pussy. I need more than that. And I ain't talking about you got to cook me 4-5 meals a week and you got to make sure my house is spotless, spick and span and all that type of shit. Or you doing monkey flips off the ceiling fan. It ain't that serious. I understand that you might be tired. I understand your time of the month. I understand you just not in the mood for whatever the case may be. I understand that type of shit. So to sit here and tell dudes to be delusional about reality, that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me to sit here and listen to another man be just as delusional as the women he talking about. Yes, you want an attractive female. Females want attractive dudes. Attractive is attractive. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, for real. Because what you think is attractive may not be attractive to the other person. What I find attractive may not be attractive to my brother. What your friend finds attractive in this dude may not be the same attraction you find in this dude. It is what it is. What else can you do when them looks start to fade? When that hair start turning gray and falling out? When you start forgetting shit? When you can't move like you want to move in the bedroom and all that type of shit? What other skills do you have outside of your body that's beneficial to not only me, but to our relationship? What else do you have? I need something else from you besides just your double D's and your 54-inch ass. I need something else. What do you got? And the fucked up part about just that right there, what I see in these spaces and what I see on these panels is a lot of dudes don't want nothing else but box. A lot of these dudes that be talking the most shit, all they want is pussy. They don't want nothing else. And the females, y'all not doing nothing else. Like motherfucker, you making X amount of dollars on OnlyFans so selling your pussy. Like that's called prostitution. You didn't invent nothing new. They've been doing this. It's just a new form of getting it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So both men and women are guilty of that part right there. It's like, what else do you have to offer women? Niggas don't ask for nothing else, and women don't want to give nothing else. And the thing is, you gonna pick her up doing that right there by herself, by herself. You gonna deal with her doing just that, looking pretty, looking cute, looking thick. You gonna pick her up just off of that by itself. And a lot of these women know that. So the question is, the shit you saying ain't working. If they already know is that you require me to bring more to the table beside my box, but we already know it's gonna be a nigga that ain't gonna ask me to do that. And I don't want to do that. I want to be cute. I want to look cute, have my titties out, did that in the third. I want to do what I want to do. And if you hating on that type of shit, guess what? It's going to be a nigga that's going to come around the motherfucking corner and pick her the fuck up. You can complain about the problem all motherfucking day, but there's no clear-cut solution. Because the funny thing about it is, if you go back into the 80s in the Reagan era, and Nancy Reagan with the whole Just Say No to Drugs campaign, we still have drug problems in 2024. So tell me, did the Just Say No campaign stop the use of drugs, stop the sale of drugs? No, it didn't. All it did was made it more popular. You didn't stop it. You made it more popular by constantly talking about it. You have some people that was on the fence about smoking the blunt or snorting the line, and then they realized that they next door neighbor, somebody they've been talking to about cars and mowing the lawn and all that type of shit, taking one to the head. We have something in common outside of our love for Cadillacs. Or some little boy, little girl that's in school that want to be around the cool kids because peer pressure motherfucker. And the only way they can get involved with the cool kids is to hit that blunt. Or back in the day, hit the joint. If you hit the weed, you can hang with us. You in an awkward situation as a 13, 14-year-old, you want to be accepted, and you know the only way they will accept you if you do this, flip the coin. Either you gonna do it or you ain't. And a lot of motherfuckers were doing it. A lot of motherfuckers were doing it. So the Just Say No to Drugs campaign didn't stop the drugs. It didn't stop the drug use. It didn't stop the drug sales. It made that shit popular. How many states legalized marijuana over the past 5-10 years? You feel what I'm saying? And at any given time, the feds can come in and crush whatever dispensary you have open, whether it's recreational or medical. It's not legal. It makes plenty of money, but it's not legal, according to the feds. Why y'all ain't shut the motherfuckers down? Why you ain't shut it down? Same way with it, with the whole Just Say No. Why you how you didn't stop it? You made it more popular and flooded the market with that shit. You say what you want to say, conspiracy theorists or not. To each his own. You believe what you want to believe. But just taking that example and putting it on women and how y'all like to shame them and say, we don't want this type of women. We don't want the hair hats. We don't want the lashes. We don't want the BBLs. We don't want the titties poking out. We don't want you wearing lingerie to the mall. We don't want the bonnets. We don't want the caked up makeup. We don't want the blunt smoker, the cigarette smoker. We don't want the baby mama. We don't want the BBWs. We don't want this. We don't want that. We don't want this. We don't want that. You didn't stop them. You didn't make them act right. You ain't made the women change. No matter how many of these conversations you have about these motherfucking women and how bad they acting, the things they doing, the shit they saying, the way they moving, the girls trips, the pushing niggas out in love of government, in love of Big Daddy, having 3-4 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? Can't cook. All the problems y'all have with women of 2024, guess what? Has it worked? Has any of the shaming and the blaming and the explaining, the sign language, has any of it worked if the problem still exists? Just Say No to 3 of your foes. Is it working? Does it work? You didn't stop the 304s. You made 304 culture more popular. Duh. Kevin Samuels gave y'all a unicorn to chase. He gave y'all a fucking unicorn to chase. Have you caught it? Have you caught Bigfoot? Have you caught the Loch Ness Monster? No. And you keep going back to these content creators for advice, for courses, for knowledge, for coaching calls and shit like that, just to go back on this fairy tale chase of Bigfoot. The average chick is not the chick that Kevin Samuels was putting out to you motherfuckers. You were taking dating advice from a dude that was looking at shit from an image-based solution. Pretty, symmetrical, thin. He wasn't giving y'all the ideal woman through average lenses. He wasn't giving you information dealing with average people. He was giving you information based on the clientele he said he had in his circle. Not for you. It made you feel good that your $50,000, $75,000 a year ass had a motherfucker riding with you when your ass ain't doing shit but complaining. Oh, that ain't the best bitch for you to get in the way. She ain't in shape. She don't go to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week. And so fucking what? I'm a real nigga. I don't want to lay up against no hard ass bitch. I don't want to be laid up against her leg just as hard as mine. I don't want to be laid up next to that. I like soft. I like ass. I like hips. I like thighs. I like titties. I don't like bones. I don't like bones. I like meat. Feed me, baby. I see more average chicks in my life than I do of that female Kevin Samuels described as the best option for you motherfuckers. And y'all have a laundry list of females y'all don't want, and I'm basically saying, bro, that's average. Every motherfucker you scratch off the motherfucking list is an average woman. You're fucked up. You can't believe that that woman that he described exists for every nigga that's looking for a woman. You have to be shitting me. You have to be shitting me. Every nigga that want that female is not gonna get that female, and y'all motherfuckers dirty macking, talking crazy, big bang take, little hanking, all the way to try to get this bitch that's gonna fuck a thug nigga anyway. You going through all these hoops and hurdles to prove that you a high value man just to get fucked over by a bitch that's gonna fuck a thug anyway. We're gonna fuck a pookie anyway. You worried about body counts. A motherfucker can't tell you shit. Whatever she tell you is a fucking lie, even if it's the truth. Cause I don't want nobody. I don't want to have that much experience. Nah, you don't want her to compare your dick to the last dick she had. You don't want her having flashbacks of the nigga before you. You want your dick to be the perfect fit. Like, motherfucker, be for real. If you ain't putting that pipe down, you ain't putting that motherfucking pipe down, bro. It is what it is. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. You know how many females done told me that they first time was their worst time? And you want motherfuckers to close their legs for what, 2 minutes? You want these young